Right, never been here. It should be cool to check out this park. So we're walking right along this ridge here. You can kind of see industrial area. Actually kind of close to South Park as well. Not that South Park. Some play fields here. Fields, and our trail should start right here. Look at that. Can't believe I've never been here. A lot of birds' nests up here. You can see one up here. We got a fork here. Here we go. Pretty cool area here. Got a lot of forks in the trail. Got a lot of trails going different directions. This will take me further into the park. I don't know if I want to go at this. Okay, I guess it's the same trail. Just a shortcut. But what's this over here? This stone slab. I wonder where they found that. You can kind of see through the trees here. Man, what a spot to come. Another little trail going down this way. I'm gonna stay up on the high ground though. Really nice fall colors. There's actually a street light in here. You can believe that. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. How's there a street light in here? Middle of the forest. So it looks like the trail is actually, I took a loop here. So I went around. Yeah, look at that. Street light. Interesting. This is a little loop. If I continued on the other path, it would have taken me out of the park. This will take me back to where I was, and then I'll take that right turn, which will take me down to the north trail. That's cool, stone stairs. Where am I going here? Right, guys, West Duwamish Greenbelt Trails. Like the sound of that. Still cannot believe I've never been here. So for those of you tuning in from different areas, Duwamish is actually a big waterway, a big river, flows in the Puget Sound around here, and it actually flows right down here, right on the other side of these. You can't really see it from here, but it's there. It's not too far from here. Yeah, but anyways, once I get that GoPro, I should be getting some much better footage. And it's got a selfie stick thing, a tripod. And I'm getting a head mount and a chest mount. So hopefully with the stabilization, if there's some stabilization shit I can figure out, get a lot better footage for you guys. Should be dope. Look at that, we found one of the last bastions of mushrooms still decaying in the winter here. No idea what those are. I don't know if those are jack-o'-lanterns or not, but it's certainly not anything I don't want to touch. I'll tell you that. Guys, looks like there's like a pond here. That's crazy. Look at that. Not a lot of it, but look at that, just hiking along this little ridge here. What's that down there? Looks like a thing down there. See that? It's like a little shack. Somebody has a shack out here? Or is that like a homeless thing? That looks like a shack. Interesting. That's mad, dude. It's like right in the middle of the woods. But it ain't shit. We're like, you know, all the way down the hill. There's like a little shack. It's like one room. Wow, I wonder what that is. Kind of see a little bit better through here. Big these silos and shit down there on the banks of the Duwamish. And I don't know if this connects, but on the map, the Greenbelt does connect all the way up to Puget Park, which is up. Yeah, up quite a ways from here. It's just kind of a cool little clearing up here. All these little trees, no doubt restoration efforts. Try not to slip off of this log here. And I get a little view. The constant hum of the industrial waterway. And if it weren't for the hum of the machinery, this would feel like you're in the middle of the woods. I mean, straight up, just looks like you're in the middle of a forest, which you are, in which everything around here looked like before we came and fucked it all up. Just kidding, but not really. Try to turn that darkness down. Yeah, behind us is that hill on the other side looking up towards Beacon Hill. Big smokestack there. Get another shot of that smokestack. Whoa. Hey, this is cool. These cedars. Look at that. Nice. Wow, look at all the moss on this thing. That's West Marginal down there. River's right on the other side of that. No better way to break in a new pair of Adidas than going on this trail. I didn't come out here to hike this. I came out here to do deliveries for DoorDash. And one of my orders was dropped off right around here. And I was like, you know what? I've never been here before. I'm going to check out this park. And I'm glad that I did. We get a pretty good shot here of the industrial stuff in action. Well, this is cool. You know, still some big conifers left out here. But check out this. Try not to fall down this hill. Got a little viewpoint. Kind of, sort of. There we go. So yeah, the trail going through this side north of the park, definitely not for the faint-hearted, not for the leisurely flat trail walker. I mean, there's some hills, there's some kind of sketchy crossings and stuff. They're not difficult, but you know, if you're walking with a stroller, baby stroller, and a freaking, you know, cane or something, you might not want to come over here. Yeah. But feels like a real trail. So it looks like we're starting to climb the ridge again, the hill here rather, back up to the top over there. So this part is really underneath stuff. Pretty cool though. So still not going up. Still a little bit of a detour here until we start climbing up that hill. I'd say about 3/4 of the way, about a little bit over 3/4 of the way to the end of the trail, judging on the map. Wow, look at this. Crazy. Remnants of some fungus here. Look at that. It's from the macro lens. So this is apparently the macro lens. And there's some of this stuff too. All right, we got another fork here. One goes out to the right, and then this goes out this way. But I think that this might have been the other branch of that trail I saw branching off the left. I'm gonna try this. Okay, interesting. So I don't think it is the trail, because I'm going past the trail on a map, and here we've got a fence, barbed wire fence. Look at that. It kind of stops right there. Interesting. Huh. So I wonder if this goes down to Marginal. That would be interesting. This is the actual trail right here. So, I don't know where this goes. Left is where the trail shows on the map. And that sign is saying there's a Chinese garden, which is cool. I'm gonna have to check that out. I didn't even know that. But now we're up on the ridge. It looks like the actual park area extends through to Puget Park, but I don't know if the trails do. So could this be the missing link? Could this take us into Puget Park? If so, that'd be fucking awesome. And I also wonder if down below, that one that I thought went to Marginal, what if that one actually goes through to Puget? Unknown. I'll have to investigate further. But for now, taking a walk through this nice little flat trail here. Some houses are just up here. Little ravine here. Interesting. I don't know if you guys can see that. But first shot of the river. My friend the squirrel clumsily falling down that tree. And yeah, first shot of the river here. Duwamish. I don't know if you can catch it. There's actually a sailboat right out there. Right where I'm zooming in at. It's a sailboat. Moored out there. Pretty steep right here. They got some stair notches cut out of the side of the hill. Look at that. Oh, wow. Wow, look at that. So that looks like that's the trail. That was the other trail down below. And so I don't know if that did go down to Marginal or if it just continues into the Puget area. But I will continue on this thing, trying to slip. So it does actually look like we're going all the way down. So maybe it just meets up with that, meets up with that other trail. Which would make sense because if you're coming that way anyways, you'd want to just go straight down rather than back all the way up and around. I do want to see the Chinese garden, but maybe I'll skip that today if I'm going to go all the way through. And I'm going to bet that it does go through to Puget because there is a trail that comes close to a street end up here. And I bet if I get to that street, I can get to that trail. So we'll see. So it's very nice of them to have cut out these notches in the hill. Otherwise, yeah, forget it. You would need a rope or you just slide down the whole thing. Dude, this is fucking badass, bro. If I had known about this place, you know, a few years back, like, I would have been here all the time. Yeah, look at a little boardwalk down there. Go. Nice. So, yeah, it has to be that other little trail that we saw that I assumed went down to Marginal, but I guess not. Another little ravine going through there. Little drainage. Yeah, these guys really did a good job with this trail. Wood chips and everything. Look at that. Amazing. Got some power lines here. Oh, and look at that. So actually, I know where we're at now. The other side of that street there's a park. Another split here. It looks like this one's probably going up to the road. You see right here the neighborhood, I would imagine. And then we do have an option to continue on this direction, which I'm hoping is going to connect us with Puget Park. Well, look at that. We have a trail on the power lines. That's cool. And that does go down that way, so that's definitely going out to the road. Goes out there to West Marginal. So I guess there's a way to get in there from there. Motor vehicles prohibited. I'd hope so. I know how you drive around here. Some restoration efforts here. Oh, look at this. Shortcutting causes erosion. Nice, Seattle trails. So that definitely goes back up the road. Let's see what this way goes. Well, you can see the trail on this side is very well preserved. There's gravel and stuff. Good dog, green dog. Yeah. Green dog. My new rap name, Green Dog. Yo, so, what was I saying? Oh yeah, this gravel, man, they really made an effort on this side. And I saw my first signs of civilization, other people. Not a single person on that middle stretch. Got a bench up here. This is a walker-friendly trail. Dude, this is just fucking wicked, bro. Like, seriously. Like, this is the longest stretch of trail in one direction, I think, in all of fucking Seattle that I've been to, at least. You know, there might be some exceptions, like Burke Gilman or some shit like that, but like a hiking trail in the woods without crossing streets, without, you know, looping around, going one direction. This is probably the longest stretch that I've been to. In the middle, smack dab in the middle of the fucking city. Interesting. So this is actually taking us out. You can see up on the ridge here, there's a road right on the other side of that. Puget Park is up here. So I wonder, there was one other fork that I passed up. I wonder if that goes out there. I'll just go see where the end of this is. All right, I think we're about out. Yep, there's the end of the trail right there. Well, very cool, very cool. But I'm gonna have to go back and see if I can take that left branch to continue on. Because my goal, as you know, is not to walk on the street if I can help it. I'm trying to go all the way through in the woods. All right, guys, I found a little branch off. And I don't know if this is it. Oh, maybe it meets up with the other one here, because I think that's the one I saw. But there was another one here, just covered up by leaves. But it's a legit trail, because I saw some wood chips here. There's some wood chips, so you know it's legit. So, good dog, green dog. MC Green Dog coming through. Hopefully all the way to Puget Park, we'll see. Oh yeah. Some nice gravel here. Gravel action, definitely legit. 100% authentic, bona fide trail. Even got the trail flag markers. Oh yeah, dude. In the thick of it with the moss. Let's go. So that little section, that paved section, so-called paved gravel section, right? It just lasted like a one-way, like a little one-way just from like the power lines to the end right there. Like it was not even that long. It's interesting. All right, look at this. Oh, yeah. Dude, that is fucking badass. Look at that. So I wonder if that's like an old bridge. All broken up and shit. I don't know. Or did they just bring in a bunch of this rubble? Interesting. Hell yeah, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking that I wasn't gonna make it because the last trail clearly wasn't going around. And I was like, fuck, dude. But I'm fucking elated that we're actually gonna make it to the park. Oh, we got a little fork here. Interesting. Go right or we go left? Let me look at the map. I'm going right because what's funny on Google is like they'll put these trails out there and like, you know, usually there's a lot more trails than what they show on Google. But on Google, like they show this trail coming into the woods and it just stops like halfway through, like not even anywhere near a road, just like in the middle of the park, it just stops. So clearly it doesn't just stop, like, you know, they just didn't map out the rest of it. So I'm pretty sure, because I'm close to that end, that this is actually gonna hit the end of that actual trail on Google. Look at this, we're going straight through the blackberry patch. Oh, it stops here. Interesting. Maybe this is a blackberry picking trail. Get all the good ones. So that's definitely not the right way. All right, guys, so we have passed another barbed wire fence here. And I did get confirmation from a gentleman that this does indeed go through to the park, which I am already, based on Google Maps, in. That was probably the end of the trail right there, probably stopped due to the fence boundary. That would be my imagination. So there's a K through 8 up here, and a lot of these trails kind of like crisscrossing back and forth, a lot of loops. That's what we're going to be checking out next. Right, look at that. There's some rope action when you don't really need it. Yeah, I love it though. Right, this looks like the trails that were expressed on the map. My guess is just some small little trails that, you know, elementary school kids can walk on and enjoy. Hey, look at that. That's cool. Little magical table and chair set up. Hey, look at that. That's very cool. I'd love to come here and eat my lunch one day. I wish I had some lunch at that. This was an impromptu exploration. Literally dropping off an order, and I was like, hey, pause my orders. I'm gonna go check out the park. And then it turned into, hey, trail keeps going. Hey, the trail keeps going. I wonder if it goes all the way up to here. And indeed, it does. And you saw it first. Daniel Simpson YouTube channel. Be sure to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe. Look at that. Look at these little berries. Right, here's the school up here. This is Pathfinder K through 8, apparently. Some more trails. Yep. Pretty cool. Yeah, I've always wanted to come up here too. It's just a little out of the way, you know? North of Delridge. Forget what the Pigeon Point, that's what they call it. Pigeon Point. Pretty cool out here. Look at all that lichen, oh my God. Yeah, this thing is infested. Holy crap. Look at all that moss. Just a sea of lichen in this tree. Damn. Wow. Look at that. Wow, so we actually get some kind of like meadow action out here. Oh, look at that. We've got a sign. Gorgeous. Shot of the school there. And we got some fields, play fields. So West Duwamish Greenbelt, yep, that's what I just moshed that whole thing, bruh. West Duwamish Greenbelt. Located on the western slope of the Duwamish River, the West Duwamish Greenbelt is the largest remaining contiguous forest in Seattle, spanning nearly 500 acres. Hey, I was fucking right, bro. This greenbelt is an important part of the Duwamish watershed. It serves as a buffer between the polluted industrial quarter and the nearby residences. Yeah. Invasive plants, we got the blackberry, English ivy, Scotch broom. Native plants, big leaf maple, western cedar, red cedar, Indian plum, sword fern, thimbleberry, red flowering currant. Yeah, man, I just did the whole thing. Oh, there's a trail map. Well, I probably could have used that. Doing some restoration work. Well, I think I might have just enough time to head back and check out that Chinese garden. And then I'm gonna have to book it down 16th, get back to my car. All right, so here's another fence thing. And I bet you that goes down to Puget Way, which is gonna be offshoot of Marginal. It's probably another way to get up here from down there. But I gotta go back. I gotta go follow the way I came. All right, guys, we're back on the paved trail, quote unquote, you know, comparatively, the gravel trail. And I'm gonna run back up those muddy steps and try to find out where this Chinese garden is at. I know it's behind the community college, but I've just never been there before. So I thought that'd be pretty cool. Check it out. There's actually somebody down here cutting a tree up there in the forest. Crazy. Yeah. Alright, guys. Back to the Brandon Street sign. We're gonna head up this way and check out that Chinese garden, eh? Snowberry. Interesting, gets its own sign. Why aren't you special, Snowberry? Some serious wood chip action over here. Oh wow, look at that. Had no idea this was back here. Holy shit. Garden site open, daily dawn to dusk. Free admission. South Seattle College. Seattle Chinese Garden. Oh, look at that. We got Chinese looking structure over there. Oh yeah, we got some people over here. All right. Bamboo. Well, that side seems to be pretty undeveloped. Just a bunch of grass. too. Huh. So this thing came from China? Crazy. Look at that. I'm touching China. Look at that. Yeah, look at this. Definitely no wolves live here. Yeah. Conifer garden. Why do they have such cooler conifers in China? Yeah, nothing like that. Yeah, the red maple. I know that one. The conifer garden continues. Right. Damn, this is actually a lot bigger than I thought. Well, a lot of beautiful colors out in the fall here. That's for sure. Man, this place is dope. This is huge. I literally thought it was like just that one area. All right, one more fountain. I gotta get out of here. Alright guys, heading out of the garden now. It's been an epic adventure. Thanks for watching to the end. Please share, like, and subscribe. More videos coming soon. Probably be a couple more before I hit the GoPro. Going out with my buddy tomorrow on the kayak, so it should be a fun, rainy expedition. Oh, can't get out this way. So, yeah, be sure to stay tuned. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.